Chaos in the urban forest. Challenges in the built environment with trees. Client called, loves their trees, loves their oaks. I mean, what's not to love in an oak, right? All the massive benefits that they give off, their history. And we need them now more than we have ever needed them before. So we have in this situation where we have a home, a lot of impervious surface because of a patio that was installed, and all the drains were kind of hooked up together. And they were run through the yard, and the discharge was right here next to the tree. So there was an objective that needed to be met, and the objective was met, but at the consequence of injury to the greatest living organisms on the planet, which are trees. So there is a way to have a symbiotic relationship between the built environment and trees. But there's a big knowledge gap within our own green-collar profession. And as most of you know, that's my mission, to bridge that gap. So we came in, of course we used the magic stick, the air spade, air excavated, found the flare. We're hoping the tree is going to self-correct. At least it can breathe now. It's been like this for some time. Homeowner's new to the house, so we don't really know the history of how long it's been this way. But the decay is not substantial. The tree still shows signs of vigor. Should be okay. So my recommendation was to work with a landscaper who will understand how to put in some protective infrastructure is the way I would like to call it. I'd like to call it protective infrastructure. If we come out here another 5 or 6 feet away from the flare and we build in a reverse wall, maybe 2 steps coming down, little sitting wall that flanks both sides, water can still run off to the left, run off to the right, but we'll stop this sediment that continues to run down and bury that flare of the tree. So, protective infrastructure. Why don't we try to use that terminology? Let's reach out to arborists who understand the landscape below ground, who understand that the beauty above comes from the science below, as my good friends at the American Biochar Company would say, Lori Mann and Mark Mann. And reach out to certified arborists who understand this sector of the industry and urban forestry. Bring us in first. Having someone like me come in on the front end would have been better in so many ways, from an expense side to just for the tree. Never mind money, just from the tree side. And this one single tree, you say it's just one tree in someone's backyard. This tree means a lot. It means a lot to the client. They have a connectivity with oaks. I can't tell you the whole story, but this individual has a connectivity with trees, like most clients do. And it stems back from childhood. This person's older than I am, but the connectivity with these trees stems back from childhood. So they want to protect it, and they see the bigger picture. This person is an educated person. They back up, they look at the 40,000-foot view, and they see it's not just one tree. It's one thing in a big cosm in the urban forest, and it's very important to them. So we need to be very careful when we agree to meet objectives for clients. If you're a landscaper, landscape professional, it's very important that you consider all the implications when you're trying to meet those objectives. So we're going to add some biochar. We're going to get these roots covered up with some mulch for now, and the client's going to contract with a landscape professional, like I said, perhaps follow my recommendations of coming out maybe another 6 feet, and put in protective infrastructure. I think I'm going to coin that term. So that's all I got for now. You guys be good, and as always, you know how it is. Suave life.